So you guys can actually see it responding. So it's, if I change the ringtone, you can actually see that an output is happening, right? And if I turn it up, the more I turn it up, the more you can see. So I'm actually getting an output that's almost all the way up, right? And then I'm gonna go all the way up. So what you guys see, that's the ringtone volume. So I'm gonna go back down. So I've turned it down and I'm gonna turn it back up. All right, so what you guys see is that it's actually giving a proper output. That is a signal. So that is the sound signal. That is the ringtone volume. And what we're doing is we're basically, like I told you guys before, we basically have the probe from the oscilloscope. The ground is connected to the, and I'm holding it kind of funny because, you know, I got two hands, but the ground is connected to the charging port, and then the probe is connected to the actual contact that the loudspeaker is connected to. And again, if I turn it up, you guys can see it being reflected on the screen. That's the ringtone volume high, and it's basically playing. So if I had a loudspeaker connected to it, it would result in sound, right? But what we want to test again is to see, to make sure the signal from the board is actually a live signal that's coming out. If it wasn't present, you wouldn't get anything. It looked like this. This is all the way down. It looked like that. So when you turn it all the way up, it looked like this if it wasn't doing anything, right? But the fact that it's actually showing you, right, the sound elevated and back down shows you that the output is working properly for the contact of the loudspeaker. Again, what you guys can see in this is that there's an output that shows at the board level, and that's what you're checking to see, because you want to know if that's a board issue again, or you want to know again if that's a component issue. So you can check the component, which we taught you guys how to do in level 1, level 2, or you can check the board, which we're teaching you guys how to do right now. And again, that's just basically, you can use a voltmeter or an oscilloscope. Both are going to show you, the voltmeter is going to show you voltage. It's going to show you voltage levels, which are usually around 2 volts. Output, the signal will be about 2 volts signal. And this is a frequency. So this is showing you the frequency signal of the sound. All right, as the waves, the wave sound frequency that's coming out of the loudspeaker. All right. So if you guys have any questions on how to test to see if your loudspeaker is actually providing a signal at a board level, just ask the question at the bottom, and we'll answer those questions as soon as we possibly can. This is what